This is how I opened a barber school inside of a state prison.
What's next? The next thing is just to elevate my voice as high as I can. I've been working with my brother Scott Budnick lately on putting in the first ever barber school in California state prison history for prisoners to get the licenses while they're incarcerated.
In 2021, during a visit to Valley State Prison, we found out that there has never been a barber school in the state of California for guys to get their license while incarcerated. I knew in my heart that this was a sign from God to use everything that I was blessed with to leave the world in a better place than when I was given it. So that day I made a promise to all the guys that were incarcerated that I would do everything I could to make a change. So the journey began. After convincing the California State Board to officially change the program from cosmetology to barbering, I was able to take over the old outdated classroom and completely transform it. So as you can imagine, doing any type of construction inside of a state prison is not an easy task. After a couple of years of waiting for approval and an entire new warden coming into the prison, we were finally able to start. The first step was to get rid of all that old equipment and get the room down to an empty shell. The next step was to take care of the floors. So I found the best epoxy company I could, which was my boy JP Resin. We flew him out there to California and he laid down something crazy for the guys. The next step was to find a general contractor to come in there and do the rest of the cosmetic works. We hired Genesis Construction from Bakersville, California. They came in, removed all the old tiles and added a brand new backsplash everywhere. We put in brand new toilets and a brand new vanity. We lit the entire space up with the new LED hexagon lighting in every single room. We got them 5 new hair wash stations, 4 new pedicure stations, 4 new overhead hair dryers, 12 brand new freestanding stations from By Right Beauty. We got them 12 of the very best barber chairs in the industry from Takara Belmont. And you know we had to get the best clippers possible, so my family at Babyliss Pro donated over 30 student clipper kits to the program. All of the mural work was done by an incarcerated artist named Daniel Garcia, one of the most talented people I've ever met. After months of hard work, the day is finally here. There aren't even enough words to explain the emotions I was feeling. The first time I ever heard the voice of God was in my senior year of high school. He told me that if I took barbering serious, it would open doors for me. I never imagined those doors to be to a state prison, to open the first barber school in the state of California for these guys to get their license while incarcerated. This is how we break the recidivism trap and break generational curses. Instead of these guys getting released back into the same underserved community that put them there in the first place, they get to come back home with a barber's license and a skill set to put food on their family's table forever. If we want safer communities, then we need rehabilitation, and that's what education does. My only advice to somebody that may be watching this is to be the change you want to see, because if you wait for somebody else to do it, you might be waiting forever. Stay planted.